In this session, we are going to discuss about a very important interview question, that is how to decide the tool for your automation testing. So when deciding a tool for your automation testing in your project, there are several factors you should consider. First is that identify your project requirement. What are the your project requirements? Second is that what is the automation goal? What is the purpose of your automation goal? What you want to achieve with the automation? Third is that you have to evaluate the tool options. What tool options are available in the market? Now you have to consider that programming language. Like with programming language, you should prefer for your tool and which is used in your, you can say, project. Now assess the tool capabilities. Whatever tools you are want to utilize or to use in your project, you have to assess the capabilities, what capabilities they have. Now evaluate the learning curve. Whenever you are going to pick any automation tool, definitely you should work on that part, or you have to analyze this thing like how easy it is in learning. Okay, so now important thing is that whenever you have, suppose take the example, you have you have just decided tool, you have learning, you can see that how easy to learn. Then at last you should create a trial of that tool. You should create a POC so that you should know, okay, really all the things which you want to achieve in your automation, that you can achieve with this tool or not. And now you have to consider the cost also, because you can say that what is the cost estimates for your automation. Like if it is a, you can say the cost is very high, you can go with the paid tools also. If the cost is very less, in that case you can choose the tools according to your cost estimation. And now this is also important that you should seek recommendation and reviews with other team, other members or other persons. Like if you want to use any tool, you can ask with other person who have already used that tool. So this is also, you can say, very important. Now we will learn one by one in the detail of every aspect. Like identify your project requirement. So first important aspect of your while deciding the automation tool is that you should understand that what is the requirement of your project. Okay, then you have to consider a factor like what technology stack you are using, what is the type of application you want to automate, the web application, mobile or desktop. So what are the supported platform, and the scope and complexity of the testing tool. What is the scope means what type of things, and what is the limitation of the tool to automate, and what is the complexity of testing needs. Okay, now second thing is that define your automation goals. Now this is very important. You should first of all clearly outline your automation goals and objective, what you want to achieve. Okay, determine what aspect of your testing process you want to automate and the expected benefit. What you want to automate and what are the outcome, what is the benefit with that. Okay, that is also called return on investment, ROI also. Okay, for example, you might want to automate the regression testing, performing testing, or the cross platform testing. So it depends on that, what is the purpose of your automation, right? Now third aspect is that evaluate the tool options. So now you have to evaluate that what tool options are available. So for that purpose, you have to research and evaluate different automation tools available in the market. You have to consider the factor like what tool features have, what is the compatibility. It should be compatible with your project requirement. How easy to use, what is the learning curve means how easily it can be learned. What is the scalability, what is the community support means if you are stuck somewhere, you will get a proper support for that. Okay, looks for tools that provide good documentation, active user communities, and regular update. And this is very important. Whenever you are evaluating the tool, it means you can say that proper documentation should be available. Okay, and there should be communities, active user community, which are using it, and you should get regular updates on that. So this is another aspect. Now the thing is that consider the programming language. This is one of the most important aspect while deciding a tool, that determine the programming language used in your project, so that you can choose a tool that supports the language you are familiar with or one commonly used in your development stack. Okay, for example, if you are using you can see that this project is using this language, so the tool you are going to select that should support that language. And okay, and it will make it easier to write and maintain your automation script. So that is the reason here. Now another thing is that assess the tool capabilities. Whenever you are going to decide a tool, okay, suppose take the example, you are taking the example of I'm going to use the Selenium or I'm going to use the Postman, you should actually assess, you should try to find out the capabilities for like test scripting, test data management, test execution, reporting integration, how you can easily integrate the reporting with other tools and frameworks. So this different type of testing types you can perform with the tool, like you can perform functional, performance, security as per your node. So in the basis, on the basis of that, you are going to choose a tool that aligns with your testing, specific testing needs. Now evaluate the learning curve. This is also very important. Like you have decided a tool, but it should easily learned by every team members. Okay, because if you choose a very complex tool, and in your team, in nobody, you can say few persons are not able to find it easy to learn, or not feeling comfortable in using it. So it is no use of that. So that's why you are saying that. I'm saying that access the learning curve associated with each tool. How much it is time? It is going to take the time. How easy it to learn. So consider the expertise and the skill set of your team member. So you have to consider, okay, this skill set is already available in my team, in which you can say in which part they are expertise. Okay, if you have limited experience without automation testing tool, choose a tool with a lower learning curve might be beneficial. Okay, so now the important thing is that trial and POC. This is very important, because now on the base of these all the things you have decided to, but before committing a particular tool to a you can say client or your project, you should conduct a trial and POC, means proof of concept. You should create a small project, something like that. Use a small scale project or subset of your application, a small module. You should automate it. Okay, in terms of whatever you want to achieve, like performance, easy to use, compatible with your project. And this will help you understand if the tool meets your expectation and if it integrates well with your existing testing process. So this is trial and POC is also very important. Now consider the cost. Cost is also very main aspect, because cost decide that whether you can go with the free tool, open source tool, or you should go with the paid tool also. Okay, because most of you can say some tools which comes with the paid, that they have a you can say high licensing fees also. So evaluate the cost implications of the tool, including licensing fee, what is the maintenance cost, and what the additional charges for support or training. Okay, so if you are supposed to take the example, you are taking the example of AWS Azure. So if you are going to use that tool, so is there any, you can say, you have to provide any training for your you can say team members or not, for that or not, and if you need to provide a training, what are the charges and support training for that. Okay, consider both the short term and long term costs associated with the tool. This is very important. Now you can say that and at last, this point also should be very beneficial. Like, so again, you have decided to, so you can consult with your colleague or other industry experts or online communities to gather the recommendations and insights. Look for reviews, that what the person who are using the tools, you should get the reviews from with them, your case studies which other organizations that have used the tools you are considering. Their experience can provide valuable information for your project deciding making process. Okay, so this is also, you can say, very important thing. So now if you have any question, any doubt regarding this question, you can put in the comment of this video. And if you have not subscribed my channel till now, you can subscribe. Thank you.